Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX for the Game Boy Color. The game was originally released on the original Game Boy, but was given a DX edition on the Game Boy Color to not only show the power of the beautiful Game Boy Color, but also because it, by far, is one of not only the best Zelda games ever, but also, as most people know it, the best handheld Zelda. Of course, I mean, there are plenty of them to choose from, but at the time, this one, by far, had been the most impactful. And also just because it's pretty great. And it also was one of the very first games I've ever played. Also, hello, random cut back to the intro. Yes, this was the very first Zelda game I played, and also the very first, well, one of the very first games I've ever played in general. So, without any further ado, don't ignore this. This is just a test file. We will get rid of that right now, shall we? There we go. So here it is, the beautiful player select screen. Has some wonderful music in the background. And we have a little Link sprite here, so why don't we type in our name, huh? Why not? So, we are Link. Well, I am not Link, but Link is Link, the classic hero of the wonderful world of Hyrule, or Kingdom, I guess not world. Is it the world? Something like that. But anyways, we type in our name, and there we go. And why don't we get right into it? Let's go. What a relief. I thought you'd never wake up. You were tossing and turning. What? Zelda? No, my name's Marin. You must still be feeling a little woozy. You are on Koholint Island. And you actually have to move out of the bed. The game will not force you out of it. So, here we are. We can use the buttons to move all around. And obviously you have the A and the B buttons, along with, well, I can't show you the menus yet. Wow, this looks pretty heavy. You won't be able to lift it with just your bare hands. Get used to that message. Trust me. But here we can talk to Marin by using the A button. Follow the lane south to reach the beach where I found you. Since you were washed ashore, lots of nasty monsters have been in the area, so be careful, okay? And by far one of the best pieces of dialogue in the entirety of this game. This. If you check the chest with the A button... Hey! Oh, wait. I forgot. It doesn't work in here, but it works on other chests. Hey! What are you doing in my chest? Where'd you learn to do such a thing? And this guy... Well, Link, you finally snapped out of it. Name's Tarin. Hope you're feeling better. What? How do I know your name? You think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it on the back of the shield. I got my shield. You got your shield back. Press the button and repel enemies with it. So, as it says, you can use the B button to use your shield. Holding it down will allow you to pull it out, and then any direction that you're facing, you will be able to block any attacks. Now, let's leave. To the beautiful town of Mabe Village. No, I didn't just look it up because I didn't remember. Anyways, this is Mabe Village. And also, if you use the select button, you can view the map. There's only two little bits, but if you use the A button, you can actually see what these are. Here's a telephone booth. And here is the house that we were just at. I don't know why this is already... We haven't gone down here yet, but whatever. And if we use the start button, we can view the menu. Obviously, this would be the spot for all of your wonderful items. So if I were to press B, I can get rid of my shield. And then I can also put it onto whatever button I want. We'll keep it on B for now. Obviously, the hearts up there is our health. And that wonderful looking thing with all the numbers, those are our monies, or rupees. The thing to our right here with all these beautiful colors and numbers, those will be important later. If you push select, you can see that we are wearing the green tunic. We have 0 of 4 heart, and we have 0 out of 12 nothings. I'm sure those will be more important later. But why don't we explore a little bit? So, around here, well, up here, we have what seems to be a fisherman. We'll have to talk to him later. There's a cuckoo. And I'm sure you're probably wondering about the chain chomp. Yeah. Yeah. Walking in here. Hello. Oh, my Bow Wow is so proud of his fine fur coat. Are you Bow Wow? No, you're Yip Yip. Anyways, can I... Ah, there we go. Link checked the chest. Wow, this is a nice chest. Such a dumb line, but it's funny. Anyway, so this is Bow Wow. He's having a good old time on that chain. And in here, makeup, jewels, dresses, I want it all. Sigh. And some new accessories would be nice. Well, we don't have any accessories. Does our shield count? Well, you can't have that. That's mine. Hello. Yahoo! I'm fine. And you? Walking in here. How to say, please call outside. It seems that old man Elvira is a shy guy in person. Did he tell me that? Or did I think that? Well, why don't we call old man Elvira? Bring, bring! Hello, it's me, Elvira. Ask me anything about the island. If you get lost, give me a call. Bye. Click. So, if you're ever wondering what to do, you can just go here and call old man Elvira and figure out what you gotta do next. Here's a shop we can't go to because we can't get rid of these plants. And here's a lot of grass. And here's another shop where we have a shovel, some hearts, and a level 1 shield. But we can't afford anything because we don't have any money. And it looks like we can go this way, but it doesn't seem like we can do anything. East to the Ukuku Prairie, and farther east is the Animal Village. There's a cave over there, a weird stone house. Hey man, when you want to save, just push all the buttons at once. Don't ask me what that means. I'm just a kid. Well, we'll take his word for it. And in this house, yep, those are my boys. I'm Papal. Pleased to meet you. I'll be lost in the hills later, so keep a lookout for me here. That's an interesting thing to tell somebody, because they all look alike. Even I am sometimes confused. By the way, my baby wants a Yoshi doll. I saw one at the trendy game, but I couldn't get it. The trendy game, huh? Well, we'll have to figure out what kind of trendy games there are. And here sleeps the flying rooster. Not sure what that means. But enough wandering around Mabe Village. Why don't we head down here? There's a couple lads here. Well, it seems that after you save, you will start at the last door you went through. I'm not really sure why that is, because I'm just a kid. I heard that you can press select to look at the island map, but I don't understand what they mean by that. This is a tutorial house. I will go through it just because I can. Selecting the item that's right for you. Read this book? No. Auto map and memo guidebook? No. Secrets of the Whirling Blade? No. How to handle your shield like a pro? No. Dark secrets and mysteries of Koholint. Do you really want to read it? Yes. What's this? You can't read the tiny print without the aid of a magnifying glass. Atlas of Koholint. You can move the cursor and look up the name of a place. Do you want to look at this map? No. The properties of warp holes. Read this book? No. Fun with bombs. And there's also a book up here which we can't get. This is not a chest. What? You knew that? Okay. Well, why don't we head down to the beach where we heard that some stuff might have been lost? Tail Cave and Taranbo shores. I swear, I know how to pronounce things. Hello, Mr. Octorok. They shoot rocks. As so, you can block them and push them with your shields. As we go down here to the beach. Here's some levers. Can't do much about them, but we can also block them with our sword. Our shield. Believe it or not, this does not look like a sword. Here's some sea urchins. You can push them with your shield, but nothing more. What does that sign say? Yeah. Gotta push them with all my might. Beware of sea urchins. Don't touch them with your bare hands. Well, I made sure to do just that. I made sure to just do that. I didn't try to do that, but I ended up doing it just because I was demonstrating what the sign was talking about, obviously. And I always like to do this. But let's move this sea urchin down towards this sword made of glass. And what's this? Hoot hoot. So, you are the lad who owns the sword. Now I understand why the monsters are starting to act so violently. The courageous lad has come to wake the windfish. It is said that you cannot leave the island unless you wake the windfish. You should now go north to the mysterious forest. I will wait for you there. Hoot. Well, a mysterious forest? That sounds important. But first, the sword made of glass. Maybe it's an upgrade. But you found your sword. It must be yours, because it has your name engraved on it. Hooah! Now that we have our sword, the classic Zelda theme plays, and now we can swing with all of our might. And also, holding down the button allows you to do a spin attack. Holding out your sword also allows you to poke things. Like so. Now, with sword and board, we're able to defeat all enemies in front of us. And also, enemies can drop rupees. And they can also... Aha! As you can see, that lever just dropped me a heart. Enemies can drop hearts, if you were wondering. And, oh, well, I was going to demonstrate the spin attack there. Also, you can use your sword to slice those. So if I hold this down, walk over here, the spin attack is a much more powerful normal attack. It can also hit everything around you. Hence the spin name. So, after defeating a few enemies and grabbing a few rupees, why don't we head back to Koholint? There we go. And now that we've got our sword, we can now slice through grass, which also can have hearts. Apparently a lot of them, but also they can hold rupees as well. And also sometimes they can hold even extra special things. So, I should jump into this well, right? Well, I don't know if I should. But find out next time to see if I will jump in the well. Mostly because I'm all out of time for this episode. So find out next time and the thrilling conclusion if I will jump into this well. So, until next time, hope you all have a wonderful day, and see you guys later. Have a good one, and bye-bye.